I think that all the ontological arguments for the existence of God were overthrown a long time ago. In fact, were overthrown well before Darwin and Einstein. But that now, which is why I gave the example I did give, now that we do have a rough idea of the age and origin of our species and of our cosmos, that it simply isn't possible for religion to do the reverse engineering it once did. No one would believe in this stuff if they started off knowing where we came from and how. It's just, it has the advantage of being the first and the worst explanation because we are pattern-seeking primates, and that's a good thing. Obviously, it gives us the itch of curiosity and innovation, but it also means that we will prefer very often a conspiracy theory or a junk theory to no theory at all. So that's the epistemological question that has to be resolved, and I believe that we've succeeded in doing that. Now, I prefer to argue that it would be horrible if it were true. I mean, I'm not an atheist, in other words, I'm an anti-theist. I don't, in myself, have any desire to live under a permanent, unalterable dictatorship. I don't wish it was true that I could be convicted of thought crime for what I was thinking when I was asleep, let alone for what I was thinking when I was awake. And I don't wish for a dictatorship I had no part in choosing that would not cease to torment me after I had died. I mean, I've actually been to all three of the axis of evil countries, and some other countries too, where the citizen is the permanent property of the state. When I was in Christian prep school, I used to wonder what heaven would be like if it really did consist of everlasting praise. Sounded like hell to me. But I couldn't picture it. And nobody can, of course, but I've seen the nearest approximation to it, which is North Korea, where it is the only duty and job and right of a citizen to eternally praise the divine leader and his divine father. I'll expatiate it a little if you like. North Korea is only one short of a trinity. Kim Jong-il is only the head of the party and the army. He's not the head of the state. The head of the state is his dead father, dead for 15 years. It's a necrocracy. Or I tried this, a thanatocracy, a mausolocracy. And it's a life of constant groveling misery and fear and praise and thanks for the tiny handouts that you get. It's impossible to describe the nothingness of the life of a North Korean. But at least you can fucking die and leave North Korea. And with religious totalitarianism, there is no escape. It is absolute, it's complete, it's utter, it's horrifying. Now, I say freely, non serviam. I don't want that, and I don't respect anyone who does. So if they could prove it was true, I'd say you have all your work still ahead of you. But what a good thing it is that there's no evidence at all for such an obscene proposition. There.